Andy. There he is. Andy.
Hey, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Please,
something's janky.
Leave a message, but also
phone sounds weird.
Leave your phone number, even if you think I have it.
No, you have it.
Because my phone has been acting a little janky. So, yeah, leave your phone number.
That word needs to come back.
I love you.
Sorry.
Love you.
Mailbox is full.
Andy.
To send an
Okay,
SMS.
Elisa, when you call Lisa. This is breaking news. They were back together. They were happy. Everything. I mean, most people thought they would stay together. It's weird.
Well, I mean, what did he get out of her in 8 hours that he, needed? Do you think was
money?
Not sex.
Money or food?
Could have been money. Could have been food. Could have been shelter.
Maybe he just needed a break from.
Some people are saying the song "Shelter from the Storm" is about Elisa Jordana.
Oh,
isn't that weird?
Really?
No. Song was written in '66.
Oh, okay. God.
Hello.
Elisa.
Yes.
It's Drew and Trudy and Brandon.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Okay. Actually, I thought it was a good time to call you, first of all, because it might be a good time to consider buying gold, right?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's buying gold right now.
Really?
The stock market right now is trending. It's doing so bad. 401ks are doing terribly right now.
Some people are saying
and calling us.
that your 401k is actually a 301k now.
Yeah, there's tons of jokes about these 401ks. They're doing terribly. People are upset. Everyone's talking about it. And the stock market is not a place you want to be right now.
Okay.
You want to be in something safer.
Well, how
Okay,
much
if
gold?
I'm in something safe, Elisa, would you suggest gold or Bitcoin?
Gold. Of course, gold. Come
I
on,
know.
gold's been around forever. It's been mentioned in the Bible 419 times. It was in the Bible. 419 times.
419?
So you're going to go with that? Or are you going to go with something that nobody trusts, like Bitcoin or crypto?
Wait, are you saying that homosexuality is a sin? Because the Bible says that too.
And remember, you have to remember, Elisa. You have to remember
gold has
that.
always retained its
Fortune
value.
favors
always,
the brave.
Always retained its value. You could always buy things with gold.
Yeah, how much is it an ounce now?
Around 2,000, but according to the
Whoa.
biggest banks, they're all buying gold. It's going to go anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000.
Oh, my
in the next
God.
6 to 9 months.
Trudy made a note.
Yeah.
Trudy actually wrote down gold 2K.
Are we gonna,
Trudy's taking notes.
are we going to see those places where you trade gold in pop back up again?
I want to go.
Little, stores that hustle gold, like if you want to turn in your old,
Oh, yeah. To melt it down?
your necklaces or whatever for money. Is that going to come back?
I don't go in there.
Yeah, you
But,
wouldn't. You wouldn't.
This is like investment grade, gold. We're a wholesaler.
Uh-huh.
So, it's coins, bars, bullion. So people that want to do like a long-term investment, although it's not that long-term if you want to make some money this year on it because of what's happening in the stock market is an inverse relationship to the stock market. So when the stock market goes down, gold goes way, way up.
Okay,
And
so
historically, it's always been like that.
are you saying I should diversify my portfolio with some gold?
Well, I hope you're not all in the stock market right now.
Well, I'm in the stock market, probably about 65%, 35% in bonds.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have something that's physical that, you can hold in your hand like gold. Gold, real estate, land, fine art.
I wanna know
anything
where
that
to
can't
go.
be deleted.
That makes sense.
So you're saying that I can hold the gold if you sell it to me? In my
Yeah,
hand?
we ship it within 5 business days. It's insured the whole way. You just have to be home with a government-issued ID, and you collect your gold or your silver or whatever you order from us. We have 170,000 products.
I kind of want some. I kind of need some right
give me a
now.
call.
Okay, Elisa, if someone is listening going, oh my God, I want to buy gold. How do I reach Elisa? Well, how do they contact you without giving out like a number that people call just to hit on you?
Yeah. Listen, everybody has my number. They hit on me. They buy gold, whatever they want. My number is 917-803-3705.
Okay, is there anything
So
you
much
want
for
to
the
say to people?
exclusivity that we had.
She's good at managing people because obviously she's managed Andy Dick, one of the most difficult people
And
to
so
manage.
successfully.
Yes.
That has not been a good investment for me
Aw, that's too bad.
at all.
You look so
Terrible
happy.
I know.
I was really happy. We went to court. We went to court together. I
Was
went
that a
with his
date?
lawyer. Yeah, it was crazy. He said I was going to have fun. It was the opposite of fun. It was not fun at all. It was so horrible. And there were like, female accusers now. And it was tough. It was really tough and sad to watch.
Oh.
And he just kept looking back at me with these sad eyes with like tears in them. Oh. And it was just horrible.
Now, did he offer any apology to any of these people, or is he pretty much sticking to the bottom line, which is that he didn't do anything wrong?
He doesn't remember anyone.
Oh, yeah,
that's a good defense.
The problem.
Actually,
he doesn't remember anybody. In fact, it should be his defense. I believe that he does have dementia. He doesn't remember anything. Listen to this. I went to the court in the lawyer's car with Andy. I was in the front seat. When we were ready to leave the court, he says, "How are you going to get home?" I'm like, "What do you mean? I came here with you." He goes, "You came here with me?" He didn't remember that I was in the car with them. So how is that not, part of this, that he can't remember anything?
Well, he doesn't remember to take our call. That's for sure.
Yeah, he probably lost his phone. He doesn't remember anything, you guys. They can't put him in court like as a regular person. He can't recount any details. He can't remember things. It's just bullshit. I don't know. The fact that this hasn't come into play yet, his lack of memory, his lack of remembering people, should that be the main thing in this kind of case?
Well, now you went to court with him, but this wasn't regarding the JJ allegations, was it? Because wasn't that all dropped?
No, the JJ allegations have been dropped.
Yeah, because he's not
JJ
cooperating.
Didn't want to press charges. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't want to press charges, and I could see why. It's very dark. I didn't realize how dark it was. When I went to court, I did think it was going to be kind of fun, but it really was sad, and it was really dark, and it was just depressing. I got depressed.
It wasn't Zoom court.
Court.
I thought court is Zoom court now.
No, it was all in person. Everybody was quite attractive. All the people there were very attractive. It was an attractive courtroom.
Well, do you feel even remotely shallow for noticing that?
Well, you couldn't help but notice it looked like a TV show. The judge was good looking.
Really?
All the lawyers were good looking. The lawyers look like they're 25.
No way! Oh my God, that's amazing.
Wow, is this some special hot court? They have drug court. Do they have hot court?
Celebrity court.
Okay, this is what's going on. This is what some people are saying, and I think I'm not sure if it's true, so I'm just going to ask: is it true that you're considering having Andy in a conservatorship and running the conservatorship?
Well, he definitely needs to be. He needs that very desperately. I believe his ex-wife has control over his finances, so I'm not sure if she has power of attorney or whatever, but it seems to be. He told me that his Cameo money goes to her. That's what he said. Allegedly, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, where is Andy right now, if you had to guess?
I would guess he's with his lawyer, who's actually a very normal guy. The lawyer is very normal. He lives in a house. He plays guitar. He seems to be a big Andy fan, and he's the closest to normal that you can get. And that's where Andy is right now, and I'm just thrilled he's there.
That's good.
Because I think he's very safe there.
No, you were back together for 8 hours. Now, was that? Would you say that was? Did you enjoy the 8 hours a lot, or was it maybe not the greatest 8 hours of your life?
Well, it was going very well until we got to my place, and I was fully expecting him to stay with me, but then he started insulting me. First, he said he'd buy me a TV, and I said, "Andy, that's so generous. You don't have to do that." But we went to Target, and he said he was going to buy me this TV. So we take the TV. He puts a bunch of stuff in the cart. He puts a bottle of alcohol in there. He puts just a bunch of random things. Anyway, we get to the register.
Can I guess the end? Wait. Can I guess the end? He wanted you to pay for it.
Exactly. He has no money, not $1. And I say, "Andy, I'm not buying all this shit. I don't even want it." And I said, "Put everything back but the TV. I'll buy the TV. That's it. And nothing else. Put that alcohol back." So he took the alcohol. I did not pay for that. It somehow got home with us, and I did buy him the TV. So we went home, and then I thought, okay, if I just put him in front of the TV, how bad can it get? At midnight, he starts complaining about Howard Stern and how me and Howard Stern are in cahoots against him, and he starts insulting me about that. And I say, "Andy, you just got to go."
Wow.
Oh boy.
It's hard. That really is
Wasn't so
hard
well.
because you care about him, obviously. But
Yeah, but he was like insulting me. That's just one thing I can't stand for. Like stealing, fine, whatever. But insulting me, meanness is just like I have a zero tolerance policy for meanness, and he was
Obviously.
just mean.
yeah.
If he's mean and starts insulting me, he's got to go. Got to go.
He just is so self-destructive, though. I mean, you're a good thing for him, and then he just undermines it.
Well, I think he's really afraid of like being rejected, right? So he does things before I can reject him, so he can reject me. And I think it has to do with him being adopted and being passed around as a kid. He just doesn't want to be thrown. Like he didn't want to be thrown out of my place so bad. He made it happen before I could make it happen. You see what I'm saying a little bit?
Where are his parents alive?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Are they still in South Carolina?
No, I don't think they're alive. I'm not sure. I get them confused with the adopted one. I don't think the ones that adopted him are alive. But
Has he found his
is
biological?
Very afraid. Yeah, there's something going on there with his like relationships and pushing people away because he'll be really sweet all day long. He'll be sweet, he'll be nice, and then he'll do something to ruin it at the end. Where I feel like he's just stepping on his own feet, just doing it on purpose. And if we were going to a psychologist or something, I think that's what they would say because it's just so obvious that he wants to be kicked out. Like he wants to screw it up for himself, just so I don't reject him just for him.
Yeah, some people carry it with them their entire lives that they were given away as a baby.
Yeah,
it's
anybody
hard
that-
not to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's what everything is all about. I think everything is circling around that issue. Wow. And so until that issue is corrected, I don't think like we can move forward with anything else. Because there's a lot of pain coming from that whole adoption thing and the rejection aspect of it and the abandonment aspect of it. And until that is worked on, and I don't even know how to start with that. It's like above me. But so he needs to work on that. And if that's not worked on, everything else is just a disaster and chaos.
We need to go, but I wanted to plug Kermit and Friends. Is Andy been on Kermit and Friends lately? Not that you have to have him on.
So I had Jim Morrison's brother-in-law.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, you guys should have this guy. He's incredible. His name's Alan R. Graham. He wrote a book.
Trudy's taking notes again.
Yeah, take notes, you guys. He wrote a book called I Know Jim Morrison Too. It's a book about how Jim Morrison allegedly was murdered by his girlfriend.
Oh.
Murdered. So
Pamela.
he didn't commit suicide,
Alan
according
Graham.
to this guy. Alan R. Graham, and I'll give you his number. And not only was he that, but he worked for Larry Flint as his agent provocateur. Doing all this illegal activity for Larry Flint. So
Oh my
this is
God.
a great guy.
He's got some good stories, I bet.
Yeah, it's excellent stories. I didn't even have time for it in my show, so I'm sure he'd love to come on your show and talk all about it. I mean, he had a wild life, this guy, and he still has so much spirit, and he's so excited, to be on shows and talking about it. He's written 4 books, some about Larry Flint, some about Jim Morrison, and he has great stories about Jim Morrison. And Jim Morrison was a virgin.
What?
Or not a virgin, but he didn't have sex from 23 to 27. He couldn't get it up. That's what this guy is saying.
Really?
Imagine being Jim Morrison. You're a rock
can't get
star,
it up.
you're gorgeous, and you can't even get it up. I mean, that was a standout for me in the interview. That's what stood out the most.
I would have thought he could have just looked at a picture of himself and gotten it up.
Exactly.
He can't get his penis hard no matter how much he tries.
And this is before Viagra, the poor dude.
Wow, that's
You
terrible.
think he could get anything, his hands on anything. Yeah, when he told me that, I was shocked. I was like, how does he even know that? But yeah, no sex from 23 to 27 till he died, because he died at 27.
Oh my God.
24. I thought he died then.
No, he's 20. He's in the 27 club.
Yeah, the club.
Yeah, 27
Now
club.
wait, this Alan Graham. Did you say he's his stepbrother, brother-in-law?
Alan Graham was married to
It's the
Jim Morrison's
brother-in-law.
sister Ann.
Okay. Did you ask him what his favorite Doors song was?
I'm not sure. No, we didn't go over that. We were mainly going over the whole. I was shocked at that sex thing, and also the Larry Flint stuff was very interesting because Larry Flint was being shot at like constantly, and this guy was there. So they were trying to assassinate him, and he was running for president. I'm not sure if you guys know that, but he's running for president. And so this guy has been shot at. They tried to kill my guest, Alan. multiple times, and he lives to tell these tales. So, yeah, he's definitely somebody
Wow.
you have to talk to.
That's pretty
Anybody connected to Larry? Anyone connected to Larry
Yeah.
Flint and Jim Morrison is fascinating to me.
Yes.
Lisa,
Yeah, I
thank.
also hung out with one of the accusers of Andy. This guy named Sonic accused Andy of like sexual assault. I don't know if you heard about that, like the RV. He was
Yeah.
accused of sexual assault by two people. I just hung out with that guy yesterday.
Really?
Oddly enough. Yeah, my friend is hooking up with, or trying to hook up with him.
Oh, for God's
And,
sake.
That sounds like frivolous. That sounds like frivolous content to me.
Oh yeah, and also she's almost 70 years old. That's another twist.
Oh. But his name is cool, Sonic, but he sounds like he's sort of a bummer.
He's a young guy. He's got to be like 22. This guy.
Huh.
But I'm into it because she's older and she's going out with a 22-year-old. I love that. I love
She
that.
must be hot.
I love it and I look up to it. Yeah, it's good. Good news.
Elisa, thanks for the update. And now people call Elisa if you would like to purchase gold. Do not call Elisa
Yeah.
if you want something else.
Yeah. None of that monkey
Yeah.
business. Just gold.
Yeah.
No, more monkey business. I need more of that.
Oh, all right.
I don't have enough.
Okay.
Oh, famous last words. Thanks, Elisa.
You're welcome. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, she's probably selling a lot of gold.
Yeah.
That makes her even more attractive.
Love talking to Lisa. You know what? She's like very fresh.
No, she's cool. Lisa's. I think she's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
She's a survivor. I mean, she's in Hollywood. She's
know.
out. She moved out there to try and make something happen. That is so hard.
Took some stones.
It's so hard. Oh, it's huge stones, or maybe huge something else. But anyway, and she works like a dog selling gold.
Yeah. No, I mean.
She has a straight job, and she's trying to make it with Kermit and Friends and whatever else. I mean, she's a working dog. She's plucky.
Yeah, she's plucky. But I mean, she knows her shit too, which is pretty attractive.
And she's hot.
Yes, there's that.
That's a huge bonus.
Yeah. But I love her philosophy, though. She's compassionate with Andy to a point, but when he's being a shithead.
I think she's being way too hard on him myself. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.